Alright, another paludarium video. Move some stuff around, and well, I'll be honest, the real reason I've been holding off is I've been waiting for this thing to bloom. I'm super happy with this. It's such a cool plant. This is a Restrepia sanguinea. They've become my favorite of the miniature orchids. You can see the flower is just wild. Please focus on the correct thing. But yeah. So I moved it. I don't know if any of you have been watching for a while. I used to have this kind of like protruding shelf there. The moss has just totally covered everything, and it was actually because this thing I moved. It used to be like right here, and the moss was actually threatening to choke it out. So I had to do like an emergency relocation, and I moved it higher up to where it will hopefully be future-proof. And it responded by one, turning shock purple because now it's closer to the light, and two, it responded by throwing up one flower. I've got another little flower bud right there, so that's awesome. Yeah, so I mean, you can see the moss is just like, how deep does that go in? Like, my finger keeps going. Like, the moss is coming out like quite a ways. It's very impressive, but I also kind of had to like change my planting around it. This thing is not doing so hot. I don't think it's because of the environment. I think it's because it's too much light. I think I'm gonna end up having to like relocate that to a different environment, probably one of my other planters or something, and I'll probably just put more of these cryptocrines or something in its place. Yeah. Let's see what else. I have more. These are actually both cryptocrines. And another one. It's, usually used as an aquatic plant, but in a nice, damp, mossy environment like this, it obviously grows quite nicely. And this one's shedding some old leaves, and there is some new growth coming in, but you kind of can't see it around the corner here. This thing's doing good. I don't think the camera will pick it up. It's not, but there's a new leaf bud coming in, so it's growing in nicely. This grass, I got annoyed with it. It wasn't actually doing anything special. It was just being obnoxious, so I ended up pulling it out, and it's gone. I'm expecting this stuff to eventually kind of like fill in this whole space, like between this stuff, and I'm kind of hoping that the Pogostem 1 Hell Fry will eventually spread once it like gets mature. The Horella, this little miniature orchid, it was here. I moved it. It was doing okay in that spot, but I wasn't happy, and when I moved it, I kind of accidentally like ripped off the top leaf, so like that's kind of an empty void, and I'm hoping it'll regrow, but right now it's I kind of abused the heck out of it. But yeah, so far so good. Water portion, it's same as always. Actually, no, I lied. This little sponge that's blocking the filter, so no crap gets in there. And if I come down here and I like zoom in really far, and if you like ignore the algae, some of this moss that's growing down off the filter, for whatever the reason, is actually doing better underwater. Yeah, let's not look at that. That's ugly. But yeah, this moss is actually doing really, really well. I'm quite surprised with that. And that's actually this stuff. Like this sort of like sheet moss or curtain or whatever the heck it's called. I don't even know what it is. It came in with one of the miniature orchids that I bought, and I kind of like ripped it off the mountain, stuffed some bits here and there, and it's done extremely well. But I think it's like an aquatic moss because it's growing aquatically and looks pretty nice down there. But yeah, that's the update. A little bit of a longer video just because more to talk about, I guess. But yeah, this thing has been going quite well, and I'll just leave you with one more glory shot because it really is a nice looking flower. Yeah, that's a really nice looking flower. Oh god, phone please. That might just be my new phone background. Yeah, thanks for watching, and later.